I ran a DEKA mile ruck race. It got me this ice cream, well, Viper actually got that, got me this medal, and a Gatorade and a dope t-shirt. A little bit of close-up of the medal and the t-shirt. It was 2 Saturdays ago, so I started in 200th place, and then 196th place, and then now I'm in 205th place. This is the face of a man who's never stretched before. So first you gotta stop and talk to some dope dudes. Better yet, this guy explains it better.
Be cognitive or you're gonna have one wet foot all day like I do. You will loop around the second cone. You will come back.
Get it up there. Lift it up. Bring it down. There you go. Let's go. Another one.
You will loop around that cone. You will come in through one of these 2 gates. And he goes right to the lunge, excuse me. He goes right to station 1, and he works. And when you leave, when you're done with your lunges, you go right out this gate, and you run the same thing. And then you come to the rower, and you're right out, back in, to the box, right out, back in. What this is at this middle line, you're gonna be a hair short on the first half, and a hair long on the second half as you go to stations. That's 100% legal through Spartan. That's totally good, okay? But everybody understand, you go through these gates, and you come back to these gates and go to your next station, whichever it is, okay? You start with a run, you end with the burpees, you do a run in between every single station. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you're running 10 total 160 meters, a mile, and you're doing all 10 stations just like you've all seen going. And your judge will help you if there's any question on the standards for the stations. Is everybody good with that? Excellent.
And with that, I secured my ruck, smiled for the camera, and talked to some more really cool people. In fact, anybody that I talked to there was cool because there was not an uncool person there. An amazing community. Speaking of amazing people, this is Peter. You may feel free to call him the GOAT. Peter ran the race shortly before me that day, and then he proceeded to judge me on my race. So then I readied up and got to work.
You got this.
My mama, as you guys know her as Viper, recorded the whole thing and took all these amazing pictures, so I have her to thank for that. Thank you very much. And oh my goodness, I hear the ice cream man. I did not hear him during the race. I was too locked in. So we ran once more, and then we rode. We rode like our lives depended on it, dadgummit. And then I did not run again the rest of the race. I walked my 0.10 miles. And then step overs. I stepped up, and I took a break. And then I stepped up some more, and then I took another break. Then I assumed the position for my sit-ups, where I went down and up and down and up like a beast. Then it was time for some good old-fashioned ski ergs. I got through it. These ones weren't too bad. A short break before farmer carries. Farmer carrying. Still carrying. This is the face of a man who carries. And then another break. Amazing picture by Viper. No, this is not a medieval torture device, even though it closely resembles one. This is an air bike. It actually produces a similar effect to torture. Don't ever do it if you can help it. This is when things got real and I had to throw my ball over my shoulder. And then I dropped it. And then I had to pick it back up just to drop it again. I actually didn't mind this one. This one was actually a lot of fun. I enjoyed this one a lot. But I definitely took a massive break when I got done. This is a sled push-pull. I struggled here. This kid's a beast, by the way. Then I pushed my little heart out, and I pulled my little heart out. This was a lot of work on the legs like I didn't think it would be. I ended up training shoulders and back for this. I should have trained more legs. This is Brian to the right. This was a pretty close race. I then took another walk. Like I said, I did not run because it was time for burpees. I'm still sore. But I went down, and I went up. And I burped down, and I burped up. Still burping.
19.
Woo!
Last one. 20.
Woo! Good job.
Woo! Nice job.
Woo!
52-46.
52.6. Thank you. Woo! Pow! Pow!
Thank you.
Woo!
So thank you for joining me on my virtual DEKA race. It is one of my top 10 experiences. I've got a lot of good people beside me. They're honestly what part of made it such a memorable experience for me was my mom, Viper, behind the camera, taking all the pictures, taking all the videos, hollering my name the entire time, cheering me to push just one more burpee, one more 1/10 of a mile, one more sit-up. My dad next to her, doing the same thing, cheering me on. They made sure that I had water the entire time. I have to thank my siblings for that too, because they packed themselves some waters that I ended up drinking on the race. My mom was like, "You need to go get him some more water." So he ran over there and got some from my siblings, and they're like, "Oh yeah, here, take this water, just take it." They ran over there, made sure I had a constant supply, which was needed. There was a heat index that day, so the sun was bright and out. It was oot and a boot, and it was 92 degrees with a heat index of, I can't remember, probably somewhere in the hundreds. There was actually a lady, her wave time started after mine, so we ran into each other, and she was jogging the entire time. So was this guy called Mike. That guy was a tank. He jogged the entire time. She comes jogging past me, we fist bumped, and she was like, "We picked a hot one today, didn't we?" Yeah, my siblings were stationed. My whole family was all over the course, making sure that I could constantly hear their voices, constantly cheering me on. And I dedicate this race to them. I dedicate the race to the Spartan community. That's such an amazing community of people. The judges, the people that were standing there that didn't even know me. My mom had them cheering my name too. They're like, "Let's go!" Half of them, people I didn't even know, just hollering, getting me to do that one more burpee, one more push-up, one more sit-up. It was such an amazing experience. And I have another race on the 22nd too that I'm going to. That's 5 days from now, at day of publishing this video. Well, it's like 1 a.m. now, so technically 4, that I'm really excited for. I've changed up the training a little bit, definitely added a load to the legs. Fitness has always been a part of my life. I think I've exercised almost every day since I was 13, just because growing up, mom would exercise a lot, and it was just associated with, I don't know, just health and strength. She's one of the strongest people that I know, so I've always associated it with strength, good character, so yeah, I dedicate the race to my family and my community, to you guys, to the Spartan community, all the people that are beside me. Thank you. And it's much more than a race to me. It means nothing if it's not for all of you. So thank you, and I hope you guys have a great night and chase your dreams. Goodbye.